Hey YouTube, I'm Kyle again. If you haven't heard it already from my other videos, or if you haven't watched them, go watch them. So what I wanted to review today, I don't know if I can see. So on the table down here, we have my makeup bag right here, which has all pretty much new items that I want to try out, and some stuff that I was given or sent. My shadow box palette, just in case I need that. I have been using that quite a bit lately. I got it on a discount. Just got this. It's the new Urban Decay lip highlighter. Um, but mainly what I'm reviewing today is these bad boys over here. So let me see if I can, if the cord will stretch long enough. Okay. So, there's my doggy. Hi, Alfredo. So these are the new Wet n Wild brushes. I ordered two or three of most of the brushes that they had, if they had them in stock. And if they didn't have them in stock, then I didn't get them. Hopefully I'll be able to order some more in the future, and we'll see which brushes are my favorite and which brushes are not my favorite, or vice versa. I don't know. All the brushes were like 99 cents to $2.99, so it's like, and Kathleen Lights kind of repped them on her channel saying they were great, so I wanted to try them out. This guy, the NYX finishing spray, and then I've been doing this thing where I mix my Fiona styles together with Do the Hula by Benefit. It's an awesome combination. This just kind of color corrects the skin, gets rid of redness. It doesn't really darken the foundation a whole lot, but it does airbrush your pores and kind of act like a primer to keep it on, because it has glycerin and high amounts in it. So if you've ever tried the Nivea aftershave balm for men, Nikki Tutorials uses, this is kind of like that. You just mix it in with this, and it kind of color corrects as well. So I'm gonna mix. Let's see. Let's do a couple spritzes of this guy. And I'm gonna mix in 2 pumps of my Fiona Styles. Wow, it's so bright. Maybe this isn't the best lighting. I really don't know. Let me know what you think. It's hard for me to know because I watch the videos once they get on to YouTube, but it's kind of hard to see what's going on. Okay, so for my foundation, let's try. I don't want to try the regular foundation brushes because I'm guessing that these are awesome. But let's try one of these. This is the small stipple brush, I believe is what they call it. It's fluffy on the top. It's duo fiber, pretty dense. Not super dense, but we'll see how that works. So let me just, actually too, before we get going on foundation, I'm gonna put on some of these. I got some of these from my friend from Sephora. They are Alginist, which I love Alginist. I use pretty much their whole skincare line. They are color corrective, pigment drops, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of this little blue jelly stuff. And we'll just pop that on a little bit before. I'm just gonna mix my foundation with the Do the Hula on the back of my hand, pick it up on the brush, and we'll just go in with foundation on top of that blue random pigment stuff. I do like this brush a lot. It seems like it's doing a really good job of buffing it all in. I've been using my beauty blender so much that I haven't been using brushes for quite some time, but it's kind of refreshing. Okay, so concealer's on. Let's use another brush. So I usually like a fluffy brush for blending my concealer, but this concealer is really sticky and it's got to be moved around a lot. So maybe something like, I'm going to use this, oh, well, that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of small. This one's going to be great for shadow, placing on little bits of shadow, but it's kind of small for that. Let's do, I got 2 of these guys. Let's do one of these. I think this is their larger concealer brush, I want to say. I'm not really totally sure. They don't have labels on them, but it's like whatever. So let's just blend this guy in. I'm just taking my concealer over my lid as well. That way we get a nice base for the eyeshadows, because I didn't bring an eyeshadow base over here either. I'm doing this in my living room, so it's kind of a hassle to have to bring everything out of the bathroom I want to use. Because in there I can just grab it, but whatever. So let's go in with setting that under eye, and I want to use, actually, I think these are blush brushes to them, which is kind of neat. It's like an angled, sort of floppy, it's nice. And then these are, I think, the contour brushes, which looks like a normal blush brush to me. So I'm going to use that to set my under eye, and we'll just pick up my normal Fiona Styles White Stone powder. Place that powder right under there. Okay, so it's not putting it on as heavily as I like usually get it on there with the Beauty Blender, and it's going everywhere. It's going all over my couch. Let's tap. Set my nose a little. Usually set my nose and just right under my eyes. It's pretty good. I don't know. We'll have to see how it dusts out, I guess. But it's kind of easy to build it up. Sometimes I feel like the Beauty Blender is like taking some of it away, which is, I guess, the point of the Beauty Blender, because it's helping you use the appropriate amount. But I like that I can kind of build with this and get a little bit heftier highlight under there. Set around my nose, move it right here. Because that gotcha coverage goes a long way, and it's kind of shiny. Like I've kind of compared it to the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. It's kind of like that. It's kind of tacky, which I like. Alright, I'm going to do a very light eye because I am running late. I ordered like 3 of these brushes. I desperately needed blending brushes. These look like awesome quality blending brushes. And I like to use these for a quick eye. I use them every day, but I like to use these by themselves for a really quick eye. So let's just do that. The Tarte Little Tease palette. I don't know if I want to do that one. I might want to do this one. Let's just do the Tarte Tease palette. Let's do First Kiss. They have one called First Kiss, which is like a the one on the bottom, and then I'm gonna use the one on top of it. It's the one on the bottom is a matte, and the one on the top is kind of a shimmer. So we'll just make a little smoky eye. Oh, this brush is so nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. God, that is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. This is my favorite brush so far, definitely. It's just made such a quick little eye. I'm just pressing it into place all over my lid for some smoky chocolatiness. I'm going to highlight the inner corner too, but basically what I'm going to do is put this matte chocolatey color called First Kiss down first, then we'll put Crush on top of it, which is kind of a goldy brown shimmer, and that'll give us some dimension and some oh, gorgeous. My phone is going crazy. People were asking me, how do you like the brushes? How do you like the brushes? Because I posted the other day about doing a video about my brushes, and I posted that I had gotten them, and people were just like, what are they like? I'm going to go in with this illuminated naked, it's called Lit. It's kind of a bronzy sort of color, but they're really sparkly, shimmery highlighters, and I'm going to use that over the lid a little bit in the center because I think that'll add a nice little pop. I'm going to use this right under the brow, and this is the Sin highlighter that will be coming out for spring and summer arches. And then we'll put a little bit in here. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a champagne iridescent highlighter. It's just so pretty. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so I'm taking that lit illuminating powder and I'm just going to put that right in the middle of the eye just for some fun shimmery pop right in the center. Oh, that makes this so much more dimensional. That's so cool. I will post pictures of this today, so hopefully when I edit this video I can put those in for you guys to see, because this is going to be a really pretty look today. So now we have this eye going on. So we have that lit in the center, we have the sin in the inner corners. I'm so dyslexic with this camera. And then we put First Kiss over the lid, and then we put that other shimmery color, which was called Crush. So middle two colors from this palette. And you can buy this palette. It's not just promotional for, you know, makeup artists or whatever. It's actually at Ulta. You can buy it. It's in the grab and go section, so like the impulse or whatever you like to call it, everything. But let's do brows and then we'll do mascara, because I want to try this. This is the new Brow Power. It's not new, it's been around for a while. The Brow Power It Cosmetics Universal Taupe. It's supposed to be able to work for anyone's eyebrow color. I got a little one to try. Let's try it out. So it comes out like this. It's kind of an oval shape. I'm just going to use it to fill in my brows a little bit and brush them out a little bit first. So I usually just kind of fill the tail out a little bit. And this one's all about pressure. So however much pressure you use is how dark the color gets, which is kind of neat. I'm just going to use it to define the edges a little bit so we get a little bit more definition to this brow. I'm just going to use the spoolie and brush that through. Blend it all out. I just like the lines to be kind of rounded out. Okay, we put on some brows. So now that we're done with brows, let's put that away. That's a pretty good pencil. I recommend that. I'd say try it out. I really like It Cosmetics, so I'm not surprised that I liked that. Doing my inner rim. This is the Tarte Inner Rim Liner. Amazing. Eye doctor tested. I wear contacts, so I really like that this is eye doctor tested. I'm going to do the other contoury looking one. Since I used the other one for highlighting, I'm going to save that for highlighting, do this one for contour. So Hoola bronzer. I really like Hoola because it gives definition and it gives a warmth too a little bit, but it's mostly like an olive tone sort of color, so it doesn't give you like super harsh contour. And alright, so I'm going to go in with this, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit more of my illuminated bronzing highlighter, and then we'll go in with some Sin at the very end to highlight everything. I was going to do mascara and I totally forgot, so I will go back to that, don't worry, I won't forget. Let's just bronze that up a little bit. So this is going like on top of that color, but also kind of brought up a little higher, so that we get more diffused look to the color. It doesn't look too like painted lines. And it also gives a nice amount of just dewiness and glow. Let's dip into that a little bit. Right along that top edge. So this is going right along the top edge of that. A little bit on the nose and a little bit on the temples. This mascara by Smashbox, it's called X-Rated. It has a triangular like brush on it. I love it. I don't know if I've mentioned it in my other videos or not. I think I have, but definitely something to try out because, yeah. But anyway, this is the look for the day. Freaked out. So I definitely will probably post pictures after this video and show you guys what it looks like up close, what it looks like outside, what it looked like later on when I go to my friend's show. So Yeah, but this is the look, and I really like it. I really like how everything blended. A little bit around my nose, it got a little bit patchy because I think I blended too hard. But that can be fixed easily. I'm just going to take a little bit of my Fiona Styles powder and fix that really quick before I go to work. But anyway, have a good day. Subscribe if you haven't already. Find me on social media and say hi. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.